I am being asked right now what I cannot see the user's name, but it says, it asks, is it safe there? Do you feel safe?
I feel not safe on some areas. That is correct. As in any part of the world or any part of the US, there's always one area that's notorious for some places that you don't want to go. It's like compared to Philippines. Philippines, we all know, is a developing country, but there are places that you're going to be secured. So there is a difference between secured and safe. So when you're safe, you don't need police officers around. That's how I do it. Like New York City, Harlem. Is it safe? Is it secured? Everybody knows Harlem. It's one of the secured places on earth. I'd rather walk in Harlem than walk on certain street in Baltimore that is notorious there. Something like that. So there's always some areas like couple of walks will be like notorious, and then couple of walks will be like, hey, this is good area. So there are places that are very high secured and they're very safe, like literally safe, that even though without security you'll be fine walking. So it's technically everywhere. So where I was, so you gotta be very specific with researching where you live. So where I was, everybody said Baltimore is very ugly, very dangerous. But
How
then
mean.
I know, right? And
Whoever
they
said
just
that
say
to
that
you,
like one
you're
of
like,
the
I'm
most.
going to move there. They're like, it's ugly. So I don't think it's ugly at all.
No, and I showed them, look at the school. This is the number one school. Is that, there in Towson, the community built their own school and it was fully funded because they said the kids here actually were performing great. So we're going to sponsor this school. So they built a new school in there. And it's still part of Baltimore County. If you look at the houses there, when we look at houses 6 years ago, 5 years ago, the houses were reasonable. Were reasonable, but on a higher scale. So
And
now a rental will cost us 3,700 for a family, a
in
small
the
rent.
super posh area of Baltimore.
Exactly. So there are good areas and there are bad areas. It's not the entire place is bad. So if it's secured, is it safe? I would say it's secured, yes. But is it safe? Well,
It all
again,
depends on
depends
where.
where you
Yeah,
walk.
and
Yes.
in a big city,
Big
all big
city, yes.
cities in the world
Yes.
have those few streets that you have to, as my mom always said, keep an eye, watch. She's
Yes.
always put,
Exactly.
you have to watch. And it's all over the world that's
Yes.
like that. And
Exactly.
so many states in the United States, all big cities, you have to really watch where you go, find out from locals where not to go.
Yes.
But then there are, of course, all around the entire state of Maryland, not everything is a big city there.
Yes.
There are
Yes.
definitely lots of suburban towns, very quaint neighborhoods, very safe areas.